Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 psh, dun, 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 dun.
Went on. It was a long game, I know. Ugh. I want to show off this game. This is just funny. It's a quick game. This will be super quick to show off. I just thought it was funny, as you can probably guess from the title of what I named it. We're gonna watch it from my perspective because I want you to see how funny this is. Okay. So we'll even do it with my colors because I'm white. I'm the white Terran, same as like the Elwirfy logo. You know what I mean? But black just kind of looks ugly when I play the game, so I like to pick white as my color. Then I make my enemy be a red. All right, so check it out. See what we're going on. You know what? I'm even gonna hide the production tab. We are just gonna watch as it is. I want to show off this glorious game for you guys because this is what's truly fantastic. Okay. So as usual, we're building up our stuff. We're getting 2 supply depots out. Just making some command centers. And I remember thinking in this game, I was thinking, okay, we're fighting a Protoss. We just, we got our butts kicked by the Zerg, but I was like, I still feel good because I got promoted. I'm like, all right, let's see if we can make any progress here in gold. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and build. I wanted to try Marauder gameplay, right? No Marines. That was my idea for this game. I remember specifically thinking, I just want to build Marauders, and I want to see how good that kind of a strategy can be against Protoss. So I got my gas, and I got ready to do a Marauder play. Waiting on that first barracks to come out. I make a second barracks right away. I'm thinking Marauders are slow. We can't make a reactor on them. So if we want a lot of Marauders, we need to, like, get those Marauders. We need to get them and get a ton of them. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just make up something on the spot. So I was like, well, I've been doing the 3 barracks play anyway. What if I just did 3 barracks with Tech Lab? And I was like, well, that's probably a good idea. So the gas early helps. I instantly went ahead and grabbed the Tech Lab. Didn't even think about, trying to scout. And you'll notice I'm not scouting in any of these games. I want to point out I'm still no good at scouting because I don't know what I'm looking for. I mean, I can see the expansion, but I'm like, okay, how does that affect my build? If my build isn't going to change, what scouting do I need to know about, Like that one tech switch I did with the Thors, that was cool. That was a good way to tech switch.
Add-on complete.
That's not necessarily if, if you're not going to change the build.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
And that wasn't even scouting, that was just the Void Rays attacking me, so. Anyway, I go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and start,
Add-on is done.
I go ahead and I start building Marauders, which I love. I mean, I love this idea. I was thinking, oh, I'm so smart, because as long as the Protoss doesn't go air, I can totally wreck him with Marauders. And even if it does go air, I have Marauders, so I'm not going to fight him anyway. I'm just going to attack the base. And I don't know how quickly I was planning on attacking. Oh yeah, and that Zealot attacks, and I was thinking, oh boy, he's scouting with Zealot. That's an interesting choice. But I was like, it's fine. I'm just going to keep making Marauders. I mean, I had the right composition of stuff.
Research
I think I
complete.
even throw on another gas here, just so I can make sure I'm always making Marauders. And I made sure I'm queuing them up and stuff. And everything seemed good. I got the Marauder upgrade really quick. That's easy upgrade to get.
Add-on complete.
Easy as heck. So I have 3 barracks with a Marauder-based gameplay. And boom, I took down, I went ahead and I attacked the Zealots. I remember I wanted to attack quickly. I was thinking, okay, he's attacking with Zealots. Marauders crushed Zealots, so let's go ahead and try and catch them, find them. Also, I didn't want them hanging around my base, because I knew I wanted to get an expansion at some point. And I was thinking, I just want to go kill this guy. So I move out. I'm like, okay, let's just go after his base then, if there's no Zealots coming. And then I saw a blip on my mini-map. I saw it and I was like, oh, are the Zealots over there? So I go after him. I'm like, oh crap, there's Zealots. That's where they ran off to. And I'm like, okay, great. I'll just kill the Zealots. And then more Zealots start showing up. And I was like, huh, it's kind of weird. But I didn't care. I was like, we're still Marauders. We slow them down. We have concussive shells. We're fine. And I brought in more Marauders. I was like, okay, let's go see what's going on. Is there warping? And then there's a whole freaking base. And he just leaves, like, instantly. He's like, oh shit, I've been discovered. Ugh. Let's watch that again from from the Protoss perspective. I wanna show this off. Okay. So he goes in. I'm gonna put the colors back to normal also. Okay. So he goes ahead and he's making probe. You know, go to the production tab. We can have that up now. That's fine. And I'm showing it at normal speed because it's just so great. So he makes his first pylon, and it's totally normal. And I remember after this game, I went straight to the replay, and I was like, I gotta watch this again. I gotta see what inspired him to do this weird ass build. So he starts moving on, and he picks. Obviously, I mean, you know what base he's gonna pick. So at first, I'm watching him thinking, okay, so he's making a proxy pylon. That's fair. If you're gonna do like a 4-gate, you know, I think 4-gate's still perfectly valid. By the way, I don't know why people stop doing a 4 warp gate stalker push. Like that's totally fine. He makes a forge, and I was thinking, oh, is he gonna do a cannon rush? Like, was that in his mind of him doing a cannon rush? But he put his second pylon so far away, so you know that's suspicious. And then I see the gateway. I'm like, okay, so maybe he was originally not planning on taking a base at my place because he wanted to just maybe make his gateways closer and get his upgrades in the back. Fair enough. You know, maybe that's a thing. Because I'm not a Protoss player. I'm a Terran player. There's a reason why all the games you're watching are Terran. Because I'm a Terran player. I wanted that to be super clear. And he makes another gateway, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna like, is it a 4-gate, a proxy 4-gate? That's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool idea. I guess he makes the photon cannon just in case I attack him. But one photon cannon wouldn't stop a normal early aggression anyway. Also, Terran doesn't even have their barracks up at this point. I mean, I just want to point out how slow it is to get the barracks up. And then he starts warping in troops. Slowly. Because he doesn't have warp key yet, because he hasn't gotten the cybernetics core. Which I think is odd. I would think you'd want to get your cybernetics core pretty quickly. He doesn't even have gas. I just want to point that out. This dude hasn't even taken his gas as Protoss. That's pretty substantial choice. And then he sends his zealot out to scout, and that's fine. You know, he's bringing it up, you know, as we saw. You put a photon cannon in his main base, even though he doesn't need to, because again, Terran can't. It's impossible for Terran to even have the stuff like that. Do you think they made all the colors darker? Do you think the blue looks darker? Or maybe that's just my eyes, but... Then he goes and he drops the Nexus, I guess. He's like, well, if I got my buildings here, I may as well expand here. Yeah, what a great expansion choice, dude. Right next to my base. Like not even trying to hide it. And of course the Zealots are moving in a stupid way because he moved them wrong. And actually allowed 2 more Marauders to get out, funny enough, because he made that choice. It's like a weird Zealot rush style, but you're only getting minerals, and I don't know, has this worked before? I mean, it's probably convenient that I was going Marauder. I mean, it was the counter to do, and that probably helped, but like, I don't know. This seems kind of bad. I'm in gold now, for the record. This is a gold game, like, or at least I'm in gold. Maybe this guy wasn't gold. I'd have to double check, but I remember I played this right after I got promoted, and I was thinking, this is the funniest pairing of stuff I've ever done. So first I drag a game out super far away, and he's like, you know, he's watching this, and he's like, well, fuck, I better make more Zealots. And he sends them in one at a time. Or at least not one at a time, but, you know, spread out enough that I can just shoot him. Then I bring in more Marauders, and that's it. Just kind of a quick game to show off. I wanted to point that out. That was super funny and silly, and please don't do that in a real game.